Online'dan herkese merhabalar. Cebit 2011'de Thermaltake'in standındayız ve Thermaltake'in pazarlama müdürü Thor'la birlikte bugün Thermaltake'in en son kasası Level 10 GT'den bahsedeceğiz. Sözü fazla uzatmadan ben Thor'a sormak istiyorum ve bize Level 10 GT'nin özelliklerini, Level 10'la karşılaştığında ne gibi farklar olduğunu anlatsın. First of all, hi Thor.
How are you doing? Sorry for my bad Turkish.
No problem. No problem. I think today we are going to talk about the Level 10 and Level 10 GT, and we would like to talk about the differences between these two cases. And I think it's time that we look at the case.
Okay. Let's start with the Level 10 GT then, maybe.
Okay.
So this is our latest case, and this is available in Europe from this month on.
Yes.
And it's basically a full power chassis in the ATX format.
Yep.
So maybe I show you some of the main features here.
Yes.
So it's designed for optimized ventilation.
Yes.
That's why you see we have fans here at the side panel and in the front as well. And the specific part of those fans is that they are LED fans. Maybe you can see the colors here.
Yes, we got blue colors here for the fans. These are LED lighting. And I got a small question. With the Level 10, we had separated cooling for all parts.
Right.
Like the CPU part was cooled separately, and the hard drive part was cooled separately, and the optical drives and the motherboard was cooled separately. So with the Level 10 GT, do we have this separation, or do we have the exact same cooling? Is it also a good cool case for our company?
It's a very good designed cooling system that we have here, even though we don't have it compartmentalized as with the classic Level 10.
Yeah.
But we have like a big inside here, and then we have cooling from the front, from the side panel.
Yes.
And then we have a separate cooling, of course, for the hard drives in front there, and the cooling exhaust fan on the top.
Yeah, that's very good.
And what is very special about this one is that we have cooling that can be adjusted according to your graphics setup. So you can really redirect the airflow.
So if we have a crossfire or an SLI system on our case, we can cool them in a very good way, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay. And what we have here is hot swappable hard drive trays. So you just press the button here and pull it out.
Yep.
And then you can like install 3.5 HDDs or 2.5 SSDs.
So
in hot swap.
it is both compatible with mechanical disks and SSD solid state drives.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very good.
In there. And then you will be good to go. Then on top of that you have a very useful headset holder, which is also removable if you don't want to have it.
Very good.
Exactly. So very convenient feature. Now let's go to the top maybe.
Yes, and with the Level 10, we had the USB ports in front, but we didn't have the USB 3.0 support. So we saw that with Level 10 GT, the USB 3.0 support. Can you tell us about it and the ports?
Right.
What are the new things?
So we still have the conventional USB 2.0 on the front side and HD audio.
Yes.
Now, but on the top, even more conveniently, we have placed the USB 3.0 connectors and eSATA connectors. So you can very easily connect your super speed devices there, which is like 10 times faster than USB 2.0. And further, we have like adjustment for the LED fan color, just with one button. Maybe you can see that here, but it's not.
So we can change the color of the LED fans in real time.
Exactly, yeah. And you have 6 different ways to change.
6 different colors. Yeah, that's very good.
And then also you can change the speed of the fan here. So when you, for example, are in a critical mission situation or in hardcore gaming, you just pump it up a little bit.
Do you have any idea about the RPMs? For example, when we set the fan to low, what RPM does it round? Or when we set it to high, I think it's about 100,000 in the low and 3,000 in the high, 3,000 RPM.
Not quite. I think it's up to 2,100.
Yeah. So that users can choose between a silent operation or between performance.
Exactly.
It's very good, I think.
Now, one more feature maybe that might be very interesting is in the inside, where we have a cable management. So we have a whole lot of holes here on the motherboard tray, where you can duct in all the cables.
Yeah.
And by doing so, you don't only get a more clear case, but it's also optimized for ventilation,
Yeah.
or the airflow.
The airflow is very good, yeah. Cable management is good, yeah. So could you describe about the cooler here also, by the way? So it's a very nice cooler.
Right, the cooler we implement here is the Frio OCK.
Yeah. It's also, I think, a new cooler.
That's an absolutely new cooler, which only will hit the markets in Europe this month.
Yeah.
That's at the Frio OCK, particularly designed for overclockers. And you need, of course, a especially deep case for it.
Yeah.
Because it's almost 18 centimeters high.
Yes. How much fans can we install on this system? Or how much fans do we have?
Well, we have pre-installed already two 20 centimeter fans, one on top and one on the side.
Yeah.
Then we have one in front.
Yeah.
And we have one exhaust fan in the back as well. So overall, we already have 4 fans installed, and you can install another 2.
And what are the security features of the case?
Yeah, that's very interesting. We have like security locks for the main part of the case right here, and then another one basically for the hard drives, which is in front. So that way, either in the office or in the LAN party or in open places, you're always on the safe side. Nobody is going to steal away your hardware.
Yes. And I saw one more thing here. Could you please open the case again? And in a lot of cases, we saw here cables for the fans. But in Thermaltake design, we see these pins here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that you don't have to mess with the cables.
Yeah, that's a plug-and-play mechanism basically, and it just shortcuts when you get onto it.
That's very good.
Thank you very much.
So,
now one other thing is that maybe you want to come around here. That is designed for liquid cooling already.
Yeah.
So we have a whole lot of space within the case. Yeah. And you can remove the fan on top and replace it by a radiator element.
Yep. So the case is natively water cooling. Native has water cooling support.
Exactly. Yeah. And in the future, we will come out with a special water cooling system, particularly designed for the Level 10 GT.
Yeah, that's very good. So users can cool the CPU, they can cool the GPUs.
Exactly, with water cooling.
All the parts they want without problem. So not in the case, but you have also water cooling available for the outside of the case.
Exactly, maybe you can
so that you have the holes here, yeah.
Right. So you would have a water cooling pipe hole right here.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 of them.
That's very good. Okay. Thermaltake standında Thermaltake Pazarlama Müdürü Thor'la birlikteydik. Level 10 GT'yi inceledik sizlerle birlikte. Bir sonraki Cebit buluşmamızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you, Thor.
Cebit'te.
Thank you very much.